Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Midgard Golf. And a very special round it is today indeed. We're out here at Bandon Dunes Golf Resort playing Sheep Ranch. So I've been playing golf for 28 years so far in my life, and kind of on and off, did a lot of time downrange, took some time off trying to get my game back in order as always. But to date, to include Pebble Beach in that list, I have played Pebble. This is my very favorite course out of any course that I've ever played. So I'm very happy to share this content with you today, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I'm going to enjoy filming it. So this first hole here, big par 5, opening up, and it's like an infinity green once we get to the bottom of this dogleg left par 5. Playing 533 yards today on my GPS, 517 on the card, so a little bit long. Yeah, and I mean, wide enough fairway to kind of do whatever you want. Definitely taking the D stick all the way down there. Try to hit a little baby draw, and yeah, get it to catch that speed slope to get on down there a good ways to get up on this green. And before we tee off, let me show you the view from this here first tee box. I mean, amazing. I mean, the whole vast Pacific Ocean out there, a good chunk of the rest of the course, and way on the distance that you can't really see here because the marine layer is kind of still sitting over it is a good chunk of Old MacDonald, way out there. I mean, you've just got golf for miles out here. We're pretty much on the very tip of the property, right about here. so far as golf is concerned. So I don't know what Mike Kaiser and Corin Crenshaw are planning to do next, but hopefully they continue the great work out here and just continue to expand this place. So without further ado, let's grab that big old D stick and give it a rip, see what we can do. All right, ladies and gents, starting off with a par. That's nice. Let's see if we can keep that up today, huh? I can dig it. So here we are on the second hole. Beautiful, beautiful. Kind of playing near the water, but not quite on it just yet. But we're going to get there with a quickness. There's like 9 greens on the water here. It's just amazing. But nevertheless, so this hole, kind of a dogleg right. You can see the green kind of up there on the top of that ridge. Yeah, just to the right of that tall mound that you see, the tallest one in frame right now. So yeah, but it's only, what, 293 yards? Is that what I got here? Yeah. So short enough to really do whatever you like, but it's kind of tight. I mean, it's definitely tighter than the last hole, that's for sure. So yeah, really, grab something that you think you can hit marginally accurate and set yourself up for a good shot in. Or if you really want to rip one, you're feeling real good with your driver today, shoot, go for that green in one, man. It's right there. Yeah, you landed a little short, about a 280 shot. Roll it right up on that green and hope that it stays on. That's the one thing. So, man, I'm probably going to grab the deuce and just rip it over about this line right here and see if I can't put it up there for about a 50-yard shot in. So let's give it a poke, see what we can do. And the really cool thing is, so this hole right here, number 2, is right next to number 18. There's 18 right there that we're going to be coming back to later on. So yeah, we come across 17, and then we'll come up that little walkway there, and then cross this tee box, and then come straight over to 18 right there. Pretty neat how this course is laid out like that. You end right where you begin. So without further ado, let's give it a rip and see what we can do. Alright, ladies and gents, here we are in the third hole. Hopefully we can putt today. It's not looking all that great so far, but we'll figure it out. Anywho, little par 3, another infinity green playing right out into the ocean. Just beautiful. Only 121 yards I got on the GPS to get there, so yeah, a little short shot. Definitely don't want to miss right. That gorse bush will tear you up. That's a ball gone forever. Missing left, it looks like you'll be kind of forgiven there. I actually think this is a double green, if I remember right. I think this shares a green with number 16. Yeah, actually it does. 16 is my favorite view on this course. It's, I mean, just gorgeous. I can't wait till we get there and I get to show you the view from the 16th tee box and 16th green. But it's going to be very similar to this green right here. So yeah, let's give it a rip. Probably taking a 54 at it. See what we can do. Alright, ladies and gents, here we are in the fourth hole. Putting's kind of failing, but you know, I'm sprinting from hole to hole. And of course I severed my finger, right? So, yeah, I know, excuses, right? But it is kind of sucking, so whatever. Golf's not going to be that great, but the scenery will be. You're darn right. So, this next hole here. Kind of a longer par 4, 429 yards I got on the GPS to get up on this green. Not a whole lot to worry about. If you hit a short drive, you're going to end up in these grass bunkers straight ahead here. But other than that, just grip it and rip it. God, I mean, you got all the space in the world to miss in either direction. So, no reason not to take the D-stick, which is exactly what we're going to do. I think that's the green up there to the right, right? Is that right?
What's that?
Pops, that's the green up there to the right, right? Or is it over there to the left? Left? Okay, well, somewhere up there. We're going to give it a ripping up there and, yeah, figure out what we're doing after that. It's a long hole, so really not worried about what's going to happen with that D-stick. Let's give it a poke and check it out. All right, ladies and gents, here we are on the 5th hole. So I claimed that par there just to get out of the way. Probably would have made that putt anyway if I'd actually taken my time. So, yeah, this 5th hole, another par 3, another infinity green. You just can't beat it out here. That's the 3rd one today, yet. And there's more. But wait, there's more. So yeah, 167 yards I got to the middle of this green on the GPS, 143 to the front. Looks like the green's kind of in the middle back today, and it's 193 to the back. So yeah, I think green's push, or the wind rather, is pushing left to right. So I'm thinking, I don't know. These greens do tend to roll out. Probably a nice, good 9-iron. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, it's a little bit downhill. Yeah. Let's check that out. Let's hit the 9-iron. See what that does up on this green. I mean, you can really miss either direction here. It's wide open. You got nothing to worry about. So just give it a good poke with whatever you got that you like hitting that yardage, and you should be a-okay. Let's give it a rip and have a nice, easy, relaxed hole. Let's check it out. Alright, ladies and gents, here we are on this 16th hole. This might be, I mean, it's hard to say, yeah, what my favorite hole is here, but this is definitely up there in the top tier for sure. I mean, look at this tee shot we got here. So here's the tee box right in front of us, about 416 yards to get up on that green. And the green's right over there in the middle of the screen right now, kind of a dog leg right. But yeah, so as you look over here, you think to yourself, wow, that really must be a narrow fairway up there. Man, I better play this one safe. No, you really don't have to. There's a lot more room up there than you think, honestly. So last time I was up here, I played a 5-iron, and that was just fine, because I thought exactly that. Come to find, you know, if I would have hit driver, I would have been just fine. So you can really pump anything you want out there. Obviously, you just can't miss right. You miss right, you're on the beach. Miss anywhere else though, straight, left, long, you're gonna be okay. So, you know, just grab something that you feel comfortable with, sticking a decent shot in a long one, and pump it out there and give yourself a good chance for a short shot up on this green. So let's grab that big old D stick out and let's give it a rip and see what we can do. Alright, ladies and gents, here we are on the 7th hole. Another par 3. Beautiful, 144 yards to the middle of that green, downhill, probably playing around 137, 138, something like that. So yeah, another beautiful backdrop with the ocean in the background. You just can't beat it out here. Beautiful. Then there's the halfway house at Old Mac, up on the top of the hill there. I love that. Little wave at the gents on the other course. So yeah, nothing to really worry about here except for long left and long right. Got a little gorse on both sides, and then long is probably off the cliff. So played a little short here and let it roll out. That's my recommendation. So probably going at it with the maybe a little kind of finger out, straight arm gappy. Yeah, just float it on up there and try to land it on the front of the green. Let it roll on back. Back of the green is 164, so that should be real safe. So it's probably going to be a long putt. It's kind of a sucker pin all the way in the back there. So let's give it a whack and see if we can't get something to where we can have a 2-putt par. Let's check it out. Alright, ladies and gents, so here we are on the 8th hole. The next couple of holes play inland, and then once we get on to the back 9, which will be part 2 for this 2-part series out here at Sheep Ranch on Bandon Dunes Golf Resort in Bandon, Oregon, it'll play right back out towards the ocean. It's just gorgeous coming back out on the back 9. So this hole here, 392 yards to the middle of the green, kind of a dogleg right, I believe. So a little bit of a blind tee shot, but enough to just hammer out there and set yourself up for a decent shot onto the green. So let's grab that big old D stick, give it a whack, and see what we can do. Alright everybody, so here we are on the 9th hole and the last hole of this first part of this two-part series out here at Sheep Ranch at Bandon Dunes. So, I was mistaken, it appears. I thought the 9th played back up towards the clubhouse down this little tiny corridor, but it doesn't. Yeah, we do that, I think the next hole after this one or something or other. So this hole plays back out to the water. Brilliant. So, let's see here. What do we got? We get par 4, 384 yards on the GPS to get to the middle of this green. So, can't really see the green from here. I think it dives down after about halfway through the fairway, maybe about 2/3. So, yeah, you just definitely, I mean, you don't want to miss either direction here. Left is obvious death. If you leave it out to the right and long, you're going to be in those gorse bushes. I think that's what I did last time, so I'm going to make a valiant effort not to do that this time. So let's get that D-stick, give it a poke out there, see if we can't flop it up there somewhere nice to give us about a 150 shot onto the screen. Let's check it out.
Beauty. That is just freaking perfect. Nice rhythm on that one.
Thank you. Let it foil a little. Right decision.